thing that you got to keep in mind. And you also have to keep in mind that a lot of people argue that it's the Jesuits that truly have the power. And there's a lot of good evidence about that. You look at the CIA, you look at Knights of Malta, you look at the Club of Rome. So if you're Roman Catholic and you're in the United States, you have to understand the positives of Protestant influence, the Reformation, and you have to condemn those actions. Many that come from the Vatican, the Knights of Malta, the Pope. So when you think about it, when I criticize minorities or certain religions, I'm not bashing you guys, but I'm telling you that there are elements to every ethnicity, to every race, to every religion that we get those negative impacts. And I've certainly criticized European Americans in many, many ways, but they should be preserved. They have the right to protect their culture, including the United States and Canada, although to a lower extent than Europe. And they're the reasons why I was able to live a successful life in this part of the world. This channel is not about minority bashing. This channel is about trying to make sure to expose the truth, to expose the identity politics, to expose this agenda. I know diversity has a lot of flaws. Diversity is shown in India, Iran, Lebanon, various parts of the world. There's a lot of conflict, including the United States. The reason why it's not so bad, because people can easily live in the far out suburbs and we have a higher standard of living. Then again, we need a diverse group of people. Latinos, blacks who condemn Black Lives Matter, the violent crime, the welfare use, the illegitimacy, Asians, Middle Eastern folks like myself, whites, women, because again, a lot of people argue that the quality of women has deteriorated for the last 50 years, as well as men. Women, especially in their 20s, you look at the dating market, if you know what I'm talking about, the single motherhood. She's hit the wall while she's 35, focused on her career and her school with student loan debt. You know what I'm talking about, folks. Even women, as well as the deteriorated men, they need to come out, they need to condemn these kinds of changes, this kind of agenda. And having a diverse group of people who will say no to this crap, we can finally resist, we can finally push back against all this nonsense. So it's up to you. The bottom line is yes, I agree that there are challenges that minorities are facing. Although keep in mind, though, that differences among minorities have existed even 2,000 years ago. I mean, you look at Central Africa 2,000 years ago, you see what I'm talking about. But in order to lift all the groups up does not mean that you have to bring others down. And that's where we draw the line. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate this video. And if you can, please share this content. I know many of you are new to this channel. Thank you guys so much. Please subscribe, share this video. Have fun.